Hi everybody, I'm Chris and welcome to my 10-minute morning yoga routine. I do a routine similar to this every morning. I figure, hey, even if I'm really busy or it's going to be a busy day, I can always take 10 minutes out of my day just to get started with a positive mindset and ready to take on the day and really enjoy it. So find a comfortable seated position. For me, I like to get in this variation of lotus, and then I lean forward, which helps to lengthen and stretch out my back just a little bit. And then I'll close my eyes and I'll begin to focus on my breathing. So focus on your breaths. And the way I like to do it is on my inhales, I count. So I go inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I like to extend those breaths, right? I started 4 and then I'll go 5, 6. You might even be able to get up to the count of 10 or 15. And if you can get to 15, that means you're taking about 2 breaths per minute. And you have to be in a pretty relaxed state to get there. And this is nice because sometimes, we wake up and maybe we didn't have a good night's sleep, or maybe we know we're going to have something going on during the day that's going to be a little bit challenging. And we can wake up kind of in maybe not such a good mood, and this will really help to transform our mindset to get us to a point where we're feeling really positive, energized, and ready to go. And these breaths, focusing on the breaths, that helps to draw our mind away from anything else, helps to get us really centered. And then I'll start doing these breaths, a different form of breath, where I'll inhale quickly and then exhale through my mouth. Inhale through my nose and exhale through my mouth. And this really helps to oxygenate the body, gets you feeling really good. It tends to clear the head, clear the mind. So we do that, it's a count of 4, and I do that 4 times. So it's, inhale 4, exhale 4, and we do that for 4 times. And then I'll transition into child's pose. You'll notice I have sneakers on here. I'm not on a yoga mat. Now, you don't really need anything to do this type of a practice. And I let my hips sink down towards my heels. I try to keep my breath through my nostrils if possible. And I try to keep concentrating on deep, long breaths as I move into downward facing dog. So I often feel a little bit stiff and kinked up in the morning. And you can see this is by no means a perfect looking down dog. I'll bicycle my heels a little bit. And then we'll take a step between our hands and come into a forward facing fold. A little bit of a half fold. Maybe adjust your shirt. Maybe rest your hands on your legs, or even your shins or your knees, finding a comfortable spot, and then sink down. Keep those breaths deep and long and fluid and free. Grab a hold of your elbows if possible, but you don't have to. Knees a little bit bent since it's still early in the morning. Maybe bend your knees one then the other in order to Swing a little bit from side to side, get the hips activated, all the while deep, deep breaths. And as we begin to go through some movements, we want to try to do one breath, one movement. So inhale, half forward fold, exhale, sink back down. Ground the heels, reach the hands high to the sky on a nice big inhale. Keep those abdominal muscles firm to protect the lower spine as we lean to the left a little, lean to the right a little, trying to get some length through the whole sides of our body as we lean back and forth. And then maybe a little back bend, still keeping those abdominal muscles tight as we're breathing deep, deep, deep. And then exhale, dive out and fold forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, back to upper push-up and lower on down. Chaturanga and then up dog. Or cobra with the legs down and then a push-up if possible to downward facing dog. All the while breathing deep and fluid and free. Maybe step the feet in a little bit, sink the heels down, push away through the hands, spread the fingers wide. Hips go high, heels sink low, breath is deep, deep, deep. And we try to do those one breath, one movement, but maybe it doesn't work. So just breathe deep. That's the most important thing. Half forward fold and then sink back down. On an inhale, hands float high to the sky, reaching away as you push down through the heels. And then exhale, reach out and fold forward. Sink down. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, back to upper push-up. Lower on down. A push-up, another push-up, a third push-up, fourth push-up, keep going. We're just trying to build up some heat, maybe get a little bit of a sweat going here, still breathing deep. Couple of push-ups more. We're just trying to get this body warmed up and break a little bit of a sweat, get the heart pumping a little bit so we get a little bit of aerobic activity out of the poses. And then we're going to sink the heels down, coming into down dog. Deep, deep breaths. Mind calm, focused. Step forward, half forward fold, sink back down. Hands go high to the sky, reach away on an inhale. Exhale, reach out and fold forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, back to upper push-up. Lower down strong. Cobra or up dog, that's knees on the ground or not. And then a push-up if possible to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Exhale your right foot between your hands. Inhale, arms to the side and then high to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, come back to center, hands up high. Maybe you lose your balance a little. Hands down either side of the front foot, lower down, still exhaling. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high to the sky. And high is relative. You can see I don't look that great there. And then the foot between the hands on the exhale. Inhale, hands way up to the sky, sinking the hips down. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, come back to center, hands high. Exhale as both hands come down. Keep exhaling as you lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog. You can skip these movements or modify them a little bit, just to kind of do what feels right for you. Bodies feel different at different times. We step forward, half forward fold. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale, chair pose. Hips go low, hands go high. Breaths go deep, deep, deep. Now you just go down to that point that works for you, challenging yourself, and then dive forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, back to upper push-up. Lower down slow. Up dog or cobra. And the push-up to downward facing dog. We're just trying to expand these bodies. Right leg high. And then right leg between your hands on the exhale. Inhale, hands go high. Exhale, twist to the right side. If you bend that back knee, less pressure on the low back. So it's nice to have a little bend in the back knee. Hands go high on an inhale. Exhale, hands go down. Back to upper push-up, lower down, strong. Inhale, breathe deep, deep, deep. Exhale all that air out on the push-up as you go into downward facing dog. And then on the inhale, the left leg floats high to the sky. And high is relative, right? Left leg between your hands on the exhale. Inhale, hands go high, challenging the balance, challenging the strength in your legs, trying to expand as you twist to the left side on the exhale. Inhale, reaching everything long. Exhaling down, hands go down. Back to upper push-up, still exhaling. Inhale, up dog. And then a push-up to downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees, cross your legs. Sit back. Work your way into a comfortable seated position. I like this modified lotus pose with my knees down close to the ground, opens up my hips a little bit. Lean forward a comfortable distance. Try to reach your chest out over your legs as you lean forward, which helps to lengthen your spine. Breaths return to normal. Come on up, sit up nice and tall. Eyes closed. And then we'll work on 2 mind shifts to get us ready to take on the day in a positive state. So the first one is, we'll think of 3 things that we can be grateful for. Start off with a person first. It can be anyone. And then something, anything that you can be grateful for. You can set the bar low and just be grateful for another day. And then one more thing, anything that you can be grateful for. From there, we'll shift to 3 things that we want to accomplish today. Again, set the bar low. Start with something that can have a positive impact on someone else. Maybe you just say hi to a stranger today. And then something that you want to accomplish for yourself. And then one last thing, can be anything, maybe something in your career, or something related to health. And what I'd like for you to do is commit to these 3 things that you're going to accomplish. Maybe even write them down, and don't let yourself go to bed tonight until you get those 3 things done. And if you can do that every day, consistently, you do this practice in the morning, you set your 3 things, don't make them too big, and then you accomplish them before you go to sleep. And you commit to that, and those 3 things, day after day, will result in a lot of positive change. So thank you, everybody, and namaste. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And you can try out the other videos on my YouTube channel. And even better, stop by chrisbrownstudios.com to see all the things I have going on there, including my audio podcast called Practically Conscious. I'd love to see you over there. Again, take care and namaste.